This is Heren and welcome back to Hydroneer, and I'm joined by Tim.
Hello.
So we're just basically carrying on from last episode, getting this set up sort of finalised. Well,
Yeah, I mean it.
not exactly
well,
finalised, but
right, but better, more up and running. I mean the system works as we tested last time.
yeah.
And now it's kind of a matter of just kind of further pretty some stuff up, and I want to work on the pump house with some automation for repair, and yeah.
And then
So I'm gonna go get some parts for that.
I mean, we do want to get to Tier 2 Harvester and Tier 2 Drills.
Yep.
I can't remember, did we own the Harvester? No, we only own the level 1 Harvester.
Yeah, I mean I'm sure the level 2 one is cheap. Relative to how much money we have. The main thing is just getting the friggin' resources.
And if you'd like to see how much money we've got, Tim will just highlight that. Yeah.
It is 476,000 monies at the moment.
And what Tim's been spending so far hasn't even dented it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, like I've commented before, it just seems like such a weird imbalance on the money of stuff. You know, like those vehicles. I feel like those vehicles should be way more money.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem...
Actually, no, I want to go to...
They seem very cheap for what they are.
Yeah, I mean, especially by the time you would really... Because you already get one for free at the beginning of the game. So by the time you would actually... kind of like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So I'm gonna need this. Like by the time you'd want to get like a better vehicle, like that feels like something one should work towards, and it should maybe cost like a couple $100,000. Because even single player, like at some point, like making that kind of scratch is not that big of a deal.
No, but.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I want there. And then, where do you got straight pieces and stuff?
But the weird thing was, it was like... You know, they added them vehicles, and now he wants to bring back, like, the harvester machine. Oh, I found out something quite interesting. Have you looked under the bridge?
Nope. Which bridge?
The bridge that we normally go over. The wooden bridge, the first area bridge.
Oh, yeah.
That you're quite close to.
No.
I believe there's another Easter egg under there.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out as soon as I load up the truck here. There's like more to do in town, but I can check that out once I get this
yeah.
Loaded up. Whoops. Lego. Okay, so I need the bendy pipes because I'm going to raise up that section of piping. And put in some flooring.
Okay.
And for the pump house. And
do what you gotta do.
So. All right, so let's see. I left the money there. That's fine. Let's go check out under the bridge.
Somewhere on the post. One of the support pillars. It's kind of tiny. It's lowered down. It's sort of them type of pillars. Oh, I don't think it's them. But it's on them. There should be a little thing with a number. definitely on that bridge.
Is it the outer ones or the inner ones?
Could be the inner.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Let's see. Can I come around? There we go.
What's that? 5.9 out of 10. RCE. In other words, guys, that is real civil engineer. He does a thing called bridge review. And that was the score that he gave, absolutely taking the piss out of it. It was funny, because he took the piss out of this game in a bridge review. And then he decided, I'm going to try and break the game. He built a fish bridge.
Right.
Which his frame rate... yeah, how is his computer's not having an absolute fit at him? I don't know, because he built this fish bridge out of fish, a lot of fish, and then he decides, oh, I'm going to top that and build a bridge out of gold bars and shard crystals, like a suspension bridge. Then he builds another bridge as well. So he's got 3 bridges with using a lot of physics objects.
Wow.
How his game or his graphics card, yeah. I mean, I know I'm one to talk, but it doesn't even like... The game just doesn't even like it if you put a lot of physics objects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, his frame rate's a shocker. You can clearly see it. But no, I actually discovered that, but I knew RCE because that's real civil engineer from his... I know that he likes to do his bridge review joke thing. So...
Right.
And I think it got put in because I think he was live streaming this game at the time, and I think Max jumped in at the point that he did the bridge review thing.
Right.
And I think it's a little bit of a joke sort of nod thing, you know. It's like Josh and his whole wanted poster thing.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, those are some nice little head nods.
Well, it's like, what do you call him as well? I forget his name. Should know his name because I watch his videos. Is it Blitz as well?
Yeah.
He got that little thing in there, and I mean, don't get me wrong, when this game came out, it did get covered by a hell of a lot of people.
Oh yeah, surprisingly. So yeah, kudos.
I forgot. I still follow a certain person on Twitter. And I saw one of his tweets the other day.
Right.
Can't remember if I liked it or not. But I noticed you'd comment on it as well.
Oh, yeah, about the park.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind stuff like that, but I just can't watch his streams anymore. Which is kind of a shame, because I did like watching at one point, but then, yeah, I don't know, just... in the end, it just didn't, yeah. I see a certain billionaires getting sued.
Oh.
He backed out, didn't he?
I didn't realize he was getting sued as a result of that.
Yeah, Twitter is suing him.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're suing him over it. Good luck to try and get him, though. Good luck to try and get anywhere with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he backed out of a deal, but what are you going to do? What would you do if Amazon wanted you? Sue Amazon?
Right. Probably.
Who do we get rid of? Oh, this is really annoying me now. Because it doesn't want to do what I want it to do.
Yeah. Welcome to the rake. Oh, I'm actually spending some real money. 11,294 monies.
Nice. Good. There's a truck here.
Oh yeah.
Is the frame rate gonna go up again?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't see why not, because that wouldn't be classed as a physical object, though, would it?
I know, but the
But
conveyor, and specifically, it was the conveyor belts that caused a big issue last time when we tried to put a whole bunch of conveyor belts in the truck.
Was it the conveyor belts or was it the pallets?
It was. No, it was the conveyor belts.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because as I was pulling the conveyor belts off, the frame rate went back.
Did you get any flooring?
So, what?
I don't know, I thought you wanted more flooring.
Oh yeah, I got flooring.
Ah, okay. It's like, wait, what?
Okay.
Funny. The wife's at
Okay.
it. The wife's at it again. I make the money. She spends it.
Yep. What I do. Yep.
Yeah, it seems to be behaving itself this time.
Yeah, it's just those conveyor belts. And it might not have even been that. Could have been some other weird glitch going on that caused the conveyor belts to generate that kind of problem. I don't know. Who knows?
See,
okay, actually, I'm just gonna go.
I kind of don't know what to do with this bit of wall. Because it's really annoying me. Because this ground is higher. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so we're gonna go like right here.
It means you're gonna need like what? 10 of the durability readers then?
No, you need one durability reader, but
Oh,
you
right.
need but you're gonna need like I need 10 of the actual like repair modules.
Well, you need, you'll need 2 durability readers then, one for each side.
Yeah, I mean, I debated on that, yeah, no, I probably am gonna need for each side because we don't always have these exactly on at the same time. So, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably have to go get another one of those. Anyway, let's see. So we're gonna do some.
Take 2.
Why is this upside down? There we go. Yeah, that looks correct.
So you're bringing the pipe up to that level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't bring the ground down
No, obviously.
here, so.
Yeah, so you're gonna put.
And this is as low as I can go. So I was gonna have the piping
come up.
come up and then come over that. So let's see. Let me get the rest of this flooring out because I need to get to my bendy pipes to see exactly what that's gonna look like. Oh, that was just another one of those I didn't use. Okay. Bendy pipe. Let's see, and let's actually go, because this is going to be mostly auto repair, we don't have to come back here as much. I'm going to actually bring this back a little bit more. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and if we do, yeah, because that's not going to be, So I've put that there. You put a bendy pipe on top of that one. Yeah, that'll come across the floor, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
That'll be good. Okay, so we just need the one. We don't need to bring it up again. Okay, good. So let's
Huh? Seriously, trying to help. So did you buy more bendies than you anticipated then?
no. I need 4 for either side.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I bought 8 of them. All right, put the bendy down because I don't know how far we're gonna have to go here with the other pieces yet. And let's see. All right, so this is gonna have to
Sell
go.
down, game. Sell down. I think I got educated as well.
Huh?
Well, Beth had asked me if I'd heard the Scots song about the Scotsman song.
Oh yeah.
I got educated as well today.
Yep.
No. Where's? Oh. Oh. Two. Oh yeah, that's 4. That's fair enough, I thought. So, having a screw loose.
Okay, so that's the 5, and then we're gonna want. Okay, I mean we're gonna need a bunch more of this flooring, but but let's see. So the basic gist, because these are gonna have to come in, cut, like that. So we're gonna have.
It depends which way it actually chucks the spanner.
In front of it, the way it's pointed right now.
Oh, okay.
It repairs what's in front of it.
Ah, okay.
So.
Fair enough. I don't know. I've never, like I say, you're the logic person right now.
Okay, so those would be the bank of these. And then, let's see, so these are... I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Now I'm hoping I can kind of...
Grr.
You alright?
Nope. Knew you wouldn't do that. Yeah. No. What are you doing?
You alright?
There, finally. That took longer than it should have done. Trying to rotate things on a gamepad is really weird.
Well, in this game, even with a mouse and keyboard, rotating shit is weird, so... Yeah, it's just extra weird with a gamepad.
Yeah, because I was trying to get it to obviously match up, but it just wasn't going to.
Yeah. So, let's see. If we go... Where did I put that? Put that like that.
Why does that give out a logic signal even though there's no power going to it? Oh
Well,
wait,
'cause
don't question this
well,
game.
Well, first of all, there's no such thing as power in this game, so...
That's what I mean.
Right.
Don't question the game.
Right. Okay, so... Where's my other doodad? Is that still in the truck? Yeah, okay.
Is that the...
How does this go? Okay. Alright, so that device flips the signal. So basically what it does is it, this particular device, because the whole idea of the logic is that there's a number flowing through the cable. That's it.
Yeah.
So what this does is takes that number, and if the number is 0, it makes it a 1. If it's 1 or greater, it makes it a 0. Is basically what that does. So that means that when this reads, you know, so when this reads durability of like 100, 99, 80%, 70%,
Yeah.
it's gonna submit a 0. But the second it hits 0 durability, it's gonna trigger a 1. And that 1 is then gonna turn all these repair things on. And then once they're back up to 100%, this will submit a 0 again, or well, greater than 0, which will submit, you know, a 0 back here. Basically, it's an inversion. Bottom line is we're going to use, because we can set up a circuit for each one of these, but generally speaking, if this one hits 0, we probably want to repair the rest of these guys anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because as we know, this degrades. So if this one's at 0, this one isn't at 0. This is probably at like 20, right? You know, or 10 or something. But realistically, it's probably, you know, it's not like repair kits are crazy expensive. So we might as well just have them just repair everybody, right?
Yeah.
So once this one reaches 0, it'll just send out the signal and turn all of these on to repair the whole row. And then that'll keep them repaired. That's the gist of what this system will do.
Okay. We're playing with binary code.
So, well, sort of. I mean, in the case of those, these turn on with, you know, a 1.
Yeah.
Anything, you know, and a 0 is, you know, not. So, okay. So this is going to go like that. And then because that lines up. Really? Oh, no, that's... Oh, okay, I know what... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I know what's going on. Let's see. Do we get any straight piece?
That's really weird.
What?
Sometimes if I look towards a certain point on the ground on this back wall, I get a little bit there. Can you see how my screen goes quicker but then sort of slows down a bit?
I mean, sort of. I don't know. I mean, you could be just. I mean, when you're looking in that direction, you're seeing a lot more of the island than when you're looking to the left or to the right. So it's probably just graphics lag.
We're going to need a lot more spanners to fill them things up.
Yeah. So, because each one can hold 20. So that's going to be 20 times 5. So that's 100. So, and then we got 2 sides. So this is going to be like 200 spanners to fill everybody up.
You want me to go and get some spanners?
Sure. Sounds like a good plan. That's a good. That is a great takeaway from what I just said. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more spanners.
Okay, I need the moolah out of your truck then.
All right, can you just split that in half? Cause I gotta go buy some more stuff too.
Okay. Where did we put the saw?
I think it's on the actual tool shelf. Or is it not? I know we got a saw over here somewhere.
We have a saw somewhere. It wasn't on the tool rack. Got dynamite.
Oh, where'd the
yeah,
saw
I
go?
am getting, even looking at that, even just looking at the floor, I'm getting graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lag too. Oh, we got some debris here. So, I mean, we don't have anything else. Oh, I found the saw. Good thing I wasn't looking for it down there. Holy shit.
Okay, that didn't work.
Okay, that was hilarious. There you go. All right.
Okay, so how much is each stack?
What are the odds? 231.
What's the stack I've got then? Same as you or less?
Okay. Yeah, it should be the same. Yeah. So cut in half.
What was the chances of that? You cutting the thing in half and it joining
back
together?
Right, it bounced back together like that. Okay, so...
It's a shame because you kind of double stairway there. Kind of got double stairway... a door there? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Just about, because you've got this bit of ground here. You could have just done like another double stairway there.
Yeah, I had thought about that when I placed it. I was like, yeah, I could have done double there, but and we might end up doing a double there. Anyway, but I had those singles, so I figured, we'll use those for now.
Okay, right. Yeah, I don't know what it is, just there. Sort of around here. Weird. Okay. I'm gonna go and get some banners. I'll see you in town when you... if I'm not back by then.
Okay.
Where do we usually get the spanners from? Which one? Is it the conveyor one?
I think so. But I don't remember now. No, not the conveyor one. Yeah, it's the other one.
So what are them all about? Oh yeah, the merger hooks.
Yeah, for doing the T junctions. Okay, so so we got that.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then? If I'm gonna do the spanners, I'll park my truck around the other side. Because then obviously you can come in and I can load up from this side, you can load up from... Ideally I thought about I should have brought a pallet, but I remember what happened. I last time I tried to use a pallet with my truck.
Right.
It got unfriendly.
Okay, so. So we need none of those, none of those. Need 1, 2.
Don't give me that crap. Don't give me that. Don't do that. No. Game, don't do that to me. You are doing that to me now, aren't you?
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
You won't believe what I'm doing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm writing a shopping list.
Well, I know another game that will be starting up another list again.
Yeah, it's a different kind of list, but yeah.
You know what list I mean?
So, well, I mean, I know there's Satisfactory where I use lists. So and then we need 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh no, because that's gonna be
20.
5.
Fuck, that's only 40 spanners.
6 bendies. So that means 1, 2.
We have got a couple of spanner kits up there. $2,400. It's only 60 spanners.
That's straight. Okay. Then what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4.
70.
So that's. I want to go back by another one. 5, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5.
So that's what 100 spanners looks like. And that's only 4,400 in money.
So, what does that look like? Oh wow, yeah, that's quite the pile of stuff. Okay, so I got my shopping list. I'm sure I'm probably forgetting something, but jotted down the main things that I need here. Come on, conveyor. Friggin' rogue conveyor belt.
I don't know what the game is getting a bit unhappy about. Me. You know, if the multiplayer was a different way, then maybe it wouldn't get so unhappy. Max, maybe you actually decided to not, you know, when you decided to tack multiplayer on, maybe you decided wrongly.
Yeah, but I think this was the only way it was going to happen.
Hmm.
Because doing it the other way is more involved.
Yeah. Yeah, but that sounds like makes him out to be lazy.
Yep. So I don't think he's lazy. Like I said, I don't think he necessarily needed to or should have added multiplayer at all.
But you just see, it's just like it's a good thing, like with Captain of Industry. Yes, there's talk of multiplayer. Yes, they are going to tack it in, but they are still in a at a stage where they can tack it in.
Right.
Like, as we know, imagine Satisfactory as a single player and then tacking multiplayer into it.
Right.
What would that have been like for them? Probably an absolute fucking disaster.
Probably.
But they said, they decided, no, we're going to add multiplayer in.
Yeah.
From
I mean, depending on the game
start.
and depending on what it is, like, multiplayer can be more or less challenging to add into a pre-existing game if it hasn't been thought of from the ground up. But and one of the big problems here with this game is basically, as Maxwell knows, is physics.
Yeah.
Physics is an absolute bitch when we're talking about multiplayer experiences.
Yeah, because they've both got to calculate at the exact same time.
So, well, usually the way it works is you need to have one system that's actually going to handle the calculations. So the object will basically be calculated by the server, in which case either the host or a dedicated server. So if I drop an object, that object is going to be calculated by the server in terms of its physics. Then that data for its position and rotation is going to be transmitted down to the clients. So then that way they match with what the server sees. So that's, kind of the deterministic approach. So that way everybody's kind of on the same page. But that means a lot of updates for stuff. And if you've got a lot of different physics objects running at the same time, that means a lot of position and rotation data being transmitted over the network.
Yeah.
To be able to keep all that up to date. Now that's never going to happen in real time because bandwidth just doesn't work that way. And even with players moving around, those kind of physics, that's never handled purely real time. There's some under the hood logic that kind of handles what happens in between updates. Good job. So if you imagine,
Yeah, I picked the wrong.
so if you imagine an update. Like it is never going to be this slow. But say you had, updates for player position. So you're moving around. I see you moving around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting player position updates every at 60 frames per second. That's just generally not going to happen. So I'm getting a much lower. So let's go really low just to simplify the numbers and say we get an update once every second, right? Now that's way too slow, but as an example, so that means that in between that data, we're going to kind of interpolate. So we know, okay, the previous second the player was here, according to the server, and now on this next update, we know that the player is here. So I'm going to start moving the player in between these 2 points. So hopefully by the time I get to my destination, I'll receive another packet of data to let me know where I then need to go from there.
Yeah.
And I just kind of keep course correcting to the final position so that it's lagging behind that real-time number, but it creates the result of smooth movement. But if it gets too out of sync, at some point it might get data that's erroneous or completely incorrect, in which case it's like, okay, we just need to go ahead and snap the player to where they need to be. That's where rubber banding happens. So when a player, you're going forward and then all of a sudden you get kicked back because you're not getting enough packets of data to verify where you actually should be.
Yeah, I know a certain game that you can do a lot of rubber banding with. It's not rubber bandits. It's I have seen rubber banding on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah.
On their multiplayer thing, but that is because obviously the person is hosting it rather than running for a dedicated server, so there could be another things of latency, ping, and all that lot. But no, the main one that I've seen you see a lot of rubber banding even on a server. Grand Theft Auto. On
Yeah, I'm not
GTA
surprised.
Online.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's bound to happen here and there because there's just, depending on what server you're connected to and the amount of traffic that they deal with, there's going to be certain peak hours and other times where you're going to get latency issues.
Is the computer getting? Is the frame rate
but yeah,
starting to get
yes.
unhappy?
Oh yeah, it's not happy at all, and I think it's all those spanners you're putting in there. Because I noticed it the second, because I wasn't moving at all for a while while you're loading up those spanners, and I noticed the second I started moving again after my ramble, my frame rate was low. So it seems like all the spanners. And I think the reason for that is because it's still calculating how much weight is in the truck, which affects the physics of the truck movement. And I think that's what ends up kind of killing the frame rate.
Because I started to know after the first 100 wasn't so bad, but then I started loading more and more in, and yeah, okay, I need to get this back and
yeah, start unloading those.
Yes, I can tell it's not happy, even driving this. Not so much driving, but just sorry. I hadn't realized you were actually parked. I think I'm... Yeah, slightly too big. I'll get out of your way now. There we go. Frame rate's not happy at all. And this is what I mean. We're both running on... beefy computers.
Yeah, it's just not very performant physics stuff. I mean, I think there's probably some additional stuff that he could do, like the whole idea of like the truck needing to calculate physics. I don't think
it needs to.
I don't think it needs to. I don't think it really adds anything to the game for for it to like be sinking into the ground and stuff the way it does on when it gets really heavy.
Yeah.
To me, you could still just kind of emulate that idea without having to deal with real-time physics. Like you could still calculate some semblance of weight without having to calculate the physics. You could and then apply that to the speed of the vehicle or the acceleration of the vehicle in a much more performant way.
Yeah, just give us, but just keep the no clipping stuff.
So yeah, keep that. Doesn't make any sense, but thank God that exists.
I wonder if the reason why I'm slightly getting the little lag as well, there is a lot of spanners still at the old base.
Yeah, I don't think the old base has anything to do with it.
Okay. Well, I'm starting to now unload the truck.
Yeah, because I'd wager as you start unloading that truck, our frame rate is going to come back.
He tried to improve the trucks, but maybe fucked me even more. It feels like it's been a little bit more smooth. Agree.
Yeah, it's feeling a little bit better.
I should just put these buggers on a pallet, but like I said the last time I had pallet problems.
Huh?
Well, since we had three, there's 200 and 215 spanners in total because we already had 3 kits over here. Frame rate seems to be improving a little bit more now. I'm guessing. Starting to feel a bit smoother on my end. Yeah, I agree with you. To do with the trucks, they don't.
Yeah, I mean, right. Loading shit into the truck should not cause that kind of issue.
It never did. That was a weird thing. It never did. It was until he tried to fix because he fixed the...
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know if that's if it's also related to the multiplayer. Like, it could be something more that's, because of the way the multiplayer is handled and other stuff. It like compounds. Like that problem exists in single player. It's just not as noticeable, maybe, but it's like much worse in multiplayer. Maybe I don't know. I'm stabbing in the dark on that one.
I've noticed it. I have noticed it in single player as well, but
Oh, then yeah. So then it's not simply just a multiplayer issue.
it's just a case of, you know, he tried, because one of the last fixes he tried to fix the pallet, something to do with pallets in trucks and the truck bed again.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just walk into? Yeah, I'm never gonna find that again unless I come across that. Sure, I just walked into a bit of Vox dirt. It seems to have disappeared there. Well, there's a lot of spanners for your invention. We just need to keep them topped up when we know that running low. How's your frame rate now? Seems to be
Yeah, that seems better.
spanner pile. Hell of a spanner pile. Yeah, that's a lot better now. Them Duke boys are at it again. And I witnessed that as well. I was sort of looking at in the right place at the right time.
Nice.
Yeah, because I have noticed whatever they did to the trucks, it sometimes will dig into the ground at the wrong place.
Huh?
Stop. Okay. Guessing it's just all
Yes, that's good there.
boring pieces.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I'm gonna pull it back by a little bit further here. So
Oh, you know what design you've got in your head, but I have no.
well, because I need some space for the valves, because I want the valves to be in the pump house.
Yeah.
So I realized before I left, and part of my inventory shopping list was like, oh yeah, I gotta extend the floor back, and
Huh?
so I can get some space for having the valves in.
That was funny. That made it look like the wood bounced.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I literally dropped it, you picked it up.
Okay, so that gets that there, and that looks good there.
We need to clean up at some point. Once we're finished.
Yeah.
Oh, That's weird. For some reason, it actually went down the right way.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, it bugs me that flooring can be placed like that you can rotate it in all the angles and stuff too. Like, I can see where that's beneficial, but then it always retains what the last rotation was that you had, which is kind of a pro and a con.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well, I've stacked the pallets for now. No idea why. I just did.
okay.
It's going to be no. Oh yes, I forgot. Removing that valve will actually do that system.
But this is disconnected, so it's not going to
Yeah, I
touch
know, but I'm
anything
just
that,
wondering what were because the valves were triggered off, weren't they?
Yeah.
So is that valve still in the off position? That valve in the on position?
Yeah. No, it's off.
Ah,
If it
okay.
crosses the pipe, it's off. If the red flows in the same direction as the pipe, it's on.
Okay. Would you want me to start loading up the spanner chuckers with spanners then?
Yeah, I can do that.
Will you be a pain in the ass game? Yeah, I'm not gonna get spanners on. Pallet, but never mind, I'm the pallet. Do my head. So what do I do? Literally just drop them, or...?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. That one would have 10 in. Got 15 in.
Shit, I think I miscounted. Damn it. Okay. Let's see how far we get.
So you have 4 pallets in total. You're making a pallet collection.
Yeah. I do like my pallets.
Okay, so that one's got 20 in. It's gonna be a case of me running back and forth right now.